Hey guys, I'm just doing a quick video review of the tips and tricks of some tips that you can do to save at least 10 to 20% of battery on your HTC One X, and some tips you might not have known that now I've never heard anybody else mention. But it's just really one. I don't want to say it's as in plural because you get the wrong idea. Now this is the AT&T branded version. It came out Sunday. I've had it about 4 days now. Just to show you while I'm talking. Um, the way I usually have smartphones is I'll usually plug them in at night when I go to sleep, and then unplug them when I wake up. So that'll get a full cycle charge. These past 4 days, my battery's been at usually the 18% from when I wake up at around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. But I mean, I use it a lot. Sometimes I unlock it just to look at it. I don't know if some people or you watching are like that. That's just the way I am. I just like looking at it. The display's really good. I think it's stupid every time somebody zooms in like this just so you could kind of try and get a look at it. Uh, just by me recording it like this, you can't even get a good picture of it. I mean, looking at it in person is one thing, and I can tell you, looking at it in person, it looks amazing. Well, the two things that I was telling you about that could save you at least 10 to 15% is your keyboard and your sounds. Now, I thought this was stupid at first, but I actually tried it for the past 2 days out of the 4 that I've had it, and I have seen uh, a little bit of difference, and that's just 4 days. I mean, I can't really give it a good judgment on just 4 days, but I start with these 4 right here. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't know that well, you might know, but if you're not connected on Wi-Fi, don't leave it on. That might sound like common sense to you, but a lot of people leave it on all day. So I'm connected to Wi-Fi, so I just leave it on. But if you're not, just turn it off. That could save you some battery life because it's not always constantly searching for a network. Bluetooth, always leave that off. Only turn it on if you're actually about to use it. Now, the thing I was telling you about under sounds, anything that vibrates and makes sound out of the phone actually goes towards your battery usage. I didn't know that. Well, I heard about it and then I actually decided to try it. So your dial touchpad tones, you don't really need that on. That's just a little number keypad you use to dial out. I mean, you don't need to hear the sounds of it. You can see yourself touching it. The touch sounds, the sound on this is the speaker's pretty loud, so I really don't think you need that sound right there on here. Every time you touch something, it's gonna make that noise. After a while, it gets annoying. Well, to me, it does. So if you uncheck that, you also get at least those sounds won't go towards your battery use. Oop, there you go. I just got a message. Your screen locks. You don't need that sound to tell you the screen's locked. As soon as the screen turns off, it's locked. Just unlock it again. Vibrate feedback. It's these soft keys down here. They just vibrate every time you touch them. Some people like it, but if you can do without it, that'd probably save you battery life. And again, it's not so much to say that it'll save you battery life, but these sounds and vibrations won't go towards the use of your batteries. Is really what I should be saying. That they won't be used to waste your battery. So if you do that alone, just keep in mind anything that makes sound. If you don't need the sound when you're playing games, just turn it down, and that alone can save you battery. Also, real quick, a lot of people already do this. If you go under display, just turn your brightness, have it on automatic. That'll save you battery life. And on your animations, if you don't need all that fancy transitions that it shows, you turn that off also. That could save you battery. Also on your keyboard, the keyboard has a touch and vibration every time you touch the key. So let me turn it on to show you what I'm talking about. HTC Sense input. Oops, trace. Okay, sound feedback. We'll put that on loud so you could hear it. So the vibration and sound is on. Go into here. We go under Carrie Dory. My friend said he saw you hitting on girls at work. So if you just hear it, like that's the sound it makes, and you could feel the vibration of it. all that stuff. If you touch the vibration and the sound and just have it to where it's quiet, that'll also save you battery life. One thing that I saw that I've never seen anybody mention on this keyboard yet is that that swipe thing is actually integrated in the keyboard. So all you gotta do is just slide it like that, like you would on a regular swipe. I'll just write random letters just so you could see what I'm talking about. So actually I swipe integrated. A lot of people don't know that. If you go back here in the settings, the way you could turn that off, because once you open this out of the box, that's already going to be checked on. Oops. So over here under keyboards, HTC Sense Input. Oops. This ice cream sandwich thing is still different to me, new to me. Just turn the sound feedback on and the vibration feedback on, and then it'll just be quiet every time you type. Again, it's really up to preference, but if you can do without it, it will save you battery life. So just by doing that, I've noticed that my battery runs out actually at 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So I get like an extra 2 or 3 hours out of that. So just remember, anything that makes sound or vibrates, if you turn that off, you'll actually get better battery life. If you're looking for apps that save you battery, I'd highly recommend Juice Defender. It's that one right there. They have a free version. I actually got the pro version, which is the one in between. They also have an ultimate, but that one just seems like kind of confusing to me. Let me go into it really quick. I'll actually tell you how much battery you save and all that. It says that I've saved 1.6 blah blah blah. So you just enable it. This is like the free one. It's really simple. It's not too much. It's not too much stuff to pick from. If you get the one I got, it also allows you to pick like certain stuff, like when to turn on Wi-Fi, how often. Because when you lock the device, it actually cuts off your data, all that stuff. I don't want to really get into that, because you could do your own research on that, and they'll probably find out more info than me. So I'm just messing with the phone here so you can get a good look at it. So those are the little stuff you can do. Just remember, anything that vibrates and anything that makes sound, if you turn it off, you'll see some improvement in your battery life. That goes for your settings, your shutter sounds, and also your keyboard. Remember, the keyboard does have swipe. I don't want to talk about specs or any of that. I'm assuming you already know, and I only know from what I've used. I'm not a really spec buff on this phone. I mean, just know though, if you're turned off about the non-removable battery or the non-upgradable memory, just remember this: every LTE phone from this point on is going to have bad battery life. So if you do those things that I just said, or if you buy apps like the one I showed you to save it, that'll benefit you in the end. Oh shit, yeah, that scared the shit out of me. Also, goddamn. Also, every phone from this point on looks like it's moving to this kind of design, the unibody design with non-upgradable memory. If you look at the Galaxy S3, that's actually going to be the same as this one. It's not going to be removable battery, and it's not going to be upgradable memory. It looks like they're all moving to the iPhone type, where you can't remove it at all. But overall, I've had it for about 4 or 5 days, and yeah, I do have to charge it, maybe twice a day, once at night and then one throughout the day. But other than that, man, this phone is amazing. You know, if you want to know specs and all that stuff about it, you just go look it up on YouTube channels. They give you like by the book specs on there. But from what I've been using it, I like it a lot. And by doing those things I just said, you can really see improvement in the battery. I charged it full I think around 4 o'clock, and it is 7:18 right now, and I'm still on 89. So those are some small tips and tricks on your HTC One X for AT&T. If you know anything else that will help you save battery life that you want to share, please leave a comment. You'll probably also teach me some things. Other than that, if there's anything you want to know about what I have on here, any applications or widgets, just ask. I'll tell you where I got it from. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.